Hello and welcome back to another Procreate Dreams tutorial. Today we're going to be doing a cute animation of a frog. So let's get started. I'm going to click on my little plus icon up here to create a new project. I've got it on HD. If yours will start up probably with 4K, you can just click on that little red square right there and you can change the resolution however you like it. I like to keep it on HD. And I'm going to open up an empty project. All right, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my assets. Now I created some frames of a frog over in Procreate just because I know Procreate a little bit better right now. So I'm going to do some of the artwork in Dreams so we can experience the options that it has to give us. So first thing, let's get our assets over into Procreate Dreams. You can download all of these sketches. I've got you, I think there's 6 sketches of a frog, and you can download those and play around with them however you like. It's over on Gumroad. It's a free download, although I've set it up where you can donate $1 or $2 if you find these tutorials helpful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this into split view so I can load up Procreate, and then this frog 6 right here is my project. Now I had some people in the comments tell me that I could drag the whole thing in, and this is a test to see how that works out. So we're gonna import all of that in. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and close out Procreate because I don't need it anymore. So I'm gonna go to full screen in Procreate Dreams. All right, now let's see how this loaded up. So I'm gonna expand my timeline out here so I can see what I'm doing here, and that's a 3-finger swipe to the right, 3-finger swipe to the left will make it smaller, and then you can make them bigger and smaller with your pinch in and out. So it seems like it's loaded everything into a group, which is good. And then if I open up that group, here is my animation. So it looks like it's got a group layer and then all the assets in the group right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, those are my 6 sketches that I made. All right, so let's see if we go to the first one, will this allow us to draw on it in flip mode? Yes, and it does. All right. So this is all of the assets in the flip mode, and you can see our little frog jumping right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to color him in Procreate Dreams. I'm not going to show you everything because it's going to take way too long to do that. So we're going to do one together, and then maybe I'll do the other ones off camera, and then we can come back in and pick up where we left off and do the rest of the animation. Okay, so here's my first frog, and you know, I'd like to make a new layer under the line layer. I don't know if that's possible actually. Let's get out of flip book mode, because if I go in and start coloring in this, it's going to color over my lines. Let me get out of flip book mode and see how that works. I'm not sure actually. So maybe we need to, maybe I should duplicate it? Duplicate, and that's going to put it right next to it. I wonder if I create a new track and put it under. I gotta get out of drawing mode maybe. Yeah, okay. Now go back in. Now I want to, I think I want to shrink this track down. Well, maybe it won't shrink because I don't have anything on it. All right, let me drag this frog down to there. That don't work, so I can stretch them out. Oh, there we go. So I gotta hold it until that little white window comes up, and then we can slide it over. All right, that's good. So that's one thing. Now I wonder how that affects the flip mode now. So for example, if I went over to here and then I went into drawing mode and then I put it in flip mode, So it's just going to show me that layer that I'm on. Now what if I bring the playhead down here and go into flip mode? What does that do? Yeah, it gives me a blank frame under that one. So let's see what happens if I go ahead and color in the frog. So I'm just going to choose a green color and put it on my brush here. Let's just color our frog in and see what happens. So again, I'm learning this program as you guys are too. So this is meant to be, I guess it's kind of a tutorial, but it's a kind of learn as you go while I'm learning myself. Which still I know a little bit about the program, but I don't know all the features of it yet. I've had a lot of cool comments recently asking some questions about it. One question was, do they have the kind of what, I guess you call it quick shape mode or something, you know, where you can hold, in Procreate, you can draw a circle and then hold your pen down and it will make a perfect circle. That unfortunately is not in Dreams yet. So maybe in the future, the developers will be adding some more of these features in. So we'll just have to wait and see. But I don't blame the people who are saying it's easier for them to do the artwork into Procreate first and then bring it into Dreams. I understand that. But Procreate Dreams animation functions and stuff is a lot better in Dreams than it is in regular Procreate. That drew with my finger. I thought, why is it turn? Oh, I got an eraser on. That's why. Okay. Duh. All right. Let me clean up some of this coloring out of the lines. I think everything. No, right here. I think it's good enough. I'm going to be doing another color over it anyway. Okay, let's get this foot here. Back to my pen. And I'm just using, what am I using? A round paintbrush. There we go. And let me get rid of this right here. Alright, and I think this foot right here is going to be full on green. And then maybe this leg here too. So this part is just like Procreate Dreams. Or Procreate, regular Procreate. I wonder if I can drag and drop. Oh, okay, that makes things a lot easier. Alright, let's, I'm going to do his belly a little bit different color. So I'm going to do this kind of a yellowish, greenish yellow maybe. Maybe that right there. Let me see if I can drag and drop that. Yay, that makes things a lot easier. Alright, and then I can clean up this overlap here that I did. And then it looked like I missed some right there. Okay, and then alright, I think that's close enough. I don't want to make this video too long. So that right there, let's put in maybe some shadow for him. So I'm going to go a little bit darker now on the yellow part here. So maybe I'll go to the classic and then just send it darker, and then maybe saturation up a bit. Alright, let's do a shadow right here. That's good, and then maybe we'll make it come up. It's about right there. That's good. Alright, where else should we might need a shadow? Maybe under the legs here. We're going to make a darker green. So a little bit darker, and it's already fully saturated, so let's see what that looks like. Maybe I'll do right here. Oops. Move that thing out of the way. Yeah, I think I want a little bit darker than that, actually. That's better. So we'll do right there, and then maybe the bottom of this leg right here. A little shadow right there. Maybe here on the back. That's good. Oh man, I need to go back into my settings. I think for some reason, maybe when it updated, it took off my settings because I had it where it wouldn't draw with a finger. I don't like drawing with a finger. There we go. Okay, let's see. I think I'm gonna make his mouth a little bit more yellow, so I'm gonna pick that more yellowish color, and we're gonna have, I'm on eraser. Go back to my pen. There we go. I'm gonna have all of this part. I wonder what'll happen. Nope. You had to do this the old-fashioned way. Let me brush a little bigger. There we go. That's kind of what I wanted. All right, maybe we'll put a kind of a highlight on his back. There goes that finger again. All right, so I'm gonna choose that green from the back. We're gonna lighten that up some. And then maybe I'll just do a circle here on the back. Yeah, I don't like that actually. I'm going to take that off. We're going to leave him like that. So that is my first frame done. So what I'm going to do is off camera, I'm going to do all of the other coloring ins, and then we'll come back after I finish all of that. All right, guys, we're back. I've got all of my frogs colored in. So what I did was I made a new layer, and what I did is I duplicated, and I ran into a problem where at first what I was doing was I was duplicating and it would put them right here next to it, but it would delete the last frame. I guess maybe because the animation length is set, it won't go past that line right there. So the next thing I did to overcome that issue was if you hold down on this, you can copy it, and then I move the playhead down here, and then I pasted it down here. So then I got an exact copy of each one down there without deleting any of the ones above it. And then what I did was I colored on the bottom layer, and then the line layer is on the top there. All right, and now if you want to look at the animation here, let me get out of drawing mode. You can see our frog with his colors is animated quite nicely. And I've got it, I set it to 12 frames per second, and so far I've got the duration of 20 seconds, but I'll probably take that down lower. But anyway, the next thing we could do possibly, and I don't know if this is going to look good or not, but anyway, we'll try it out. And I want to close this group so we have all of our frame by frame animations into one group. I'm going to create a new track. I'm going to put it under the frog here. And then I've given you this photo also, which is a photo of a pond. And just going to see what it looks like. It might look good, it might not. We'll see. So let me get on split view again. Let me go into my photos. We're here. So this pond picture right here, I'm going to take it and put it over here. Let's see what, make sure it don't mess anything up. And let's go back to full screen again. Here we go, and there's our pond picture. So I can put it over there. And we probably need to resize it because it's way off the canvas. So maybe move and scale. Drag a corner. We'll pull that in to about right there. Actually, we can do a little bit more. until the sides. Here we go. All right, and then, wow, it's way long. Maybe, I think this might be quicker just to go to there, not delete, cut. No, I cut the whole thing. Let me go back. How do we split? If you guys know, you can leave a comment for me. I'm just gonna take this and we're gonna slide it back. I thought it would be easier to cut it right there at the playhead and then delete that second part, but for some reason I can't find that function. Wow, this is a really frustrating way to do it. And now, for some reason, I've picked that up and slid it all the way off the... Okay, let's see if that's still good. So for some reason, it's created keyframes in here that resize the canvas, and I'm going to just delete all those keyframes. So that'll kind of be like a stationary layer right there. Now, there we go. Maybe we gotta set it to ping pong. Property, stage, timeline, ping pong. Done. No, we don't want ping pong. Ping pong's gonna make it go back and forward. Let's just loop it. Done. Alright, and let's try this one more time. There we go, guys. And I can see a mistake I've done already is I didn't color in the eyes. So that's doesn't look good. It's showing the background through his eyes. So let's see. Let's open our group back up. And go our color layer. Go to drawing mode, click on white. What if I drag and drop it? Yay, that's gonna make life easier. Okay. Do that one. We'll do that one. And I think that is it. Now let's 4-finger tap, full screen. There's our frog. Now, you know, if I had some more time, I could go ahead and stretch this background out horizontally, and then I could animate that background moving also, which would be a little bit cooler, but for the sake of this video's length, we're probably not going to do that. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for having patience and staying with me as I fumble my way through this program. But you know, it's a learning experience. I had to do the same thing with Procreate until I learned it real well, and the same thing's going to be for this right here. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. I will see you guys again next week for another Procreate or Procreate Dreams tutorial. So thank you so much for joining me. If you have not subscribed, please do so, and hit the little bell icon so you'll get a notification of when I upload new videos. But we got 2 a week. So having said that, I will see you guys next week. Take care.